Good morning to one and all. So, the last class we discussed about the superposition theorem and some of the examples on superposition theorem. This today's lecture, I would like to discuss the Thevenin's theorem and some of the problems on Thevenin's theorem. The superposition theorem is used to check the linearity of the network or an element. So here there are many theorems. So each theorem has its own significance and its merits and demerits. So here this Thevenin's theorem states that in any linear network consists of two or more sources, a number of resistances can be replaced by a simple network consists of a voltage source in series with resistance, where the value of voltage source is equal to the open circuit voltage or Thevenin's voltage, and the value of resistance is equal to Thevenin's resistance or open circuit resistance. So here, if we come to the significance of Thevenin's theorem, the Thevenin's theorem simplifies the process of solving for the unknown values of voltage and current in a network by reducing the network to an equivalent series circuit connected to any pair of network terminals. Okay. So here, how to find the VThevenin and RThevenin? The RThevenin is determined by shorting the voltage source and calculating the circuit's total resistance as seen from the open circuit terminals A and B in the figure shown 1.3 below. We'll see. So while calculating the Thevenin's resistance, the energy sources are replaced by their internal impedances. That is, the internal impedance of voltage source is 0 and current source is infinite. So for that, while calculating Thevenin's resistance, all the voltage sources are replaced by the short circuit and current sources are replaced by open circuits. Whereas VThevenin is determined by calculating the voltage between the open circuit terminals A and B. A and B shown in figure 1.38. So this is 1.3. So if you consider this as a problem, so here we are going to find the current flowing through 2 ohm resistance. For that, we have to consider this 2 ohm as a load resistance. And here the another advantage of Thevenin's theorem is, using Thevenin's theorem, we can directly find the current flowing through any particular element without calculating or without analyzing the entire circuit. So in algebraic methods, if you want to find current flowing through 2 ohm resistance, first we need to find the total resistance and total current, and the current flowing through 3 ohm, 6 ohm, then 2 ohm. So unlike this process, using Thevenin's theorem, here we can directly find the current flowing through 2 ohm without calculating the current flowing through 3 ohm and 6 ohm. So that is the another advantage of the Thevenin's theorem. So which will reduce the calculations and time too. Okay. So now we'll implement the Thevenin's theorem to find current flowing through 2 ohm in this lecture. So here, actually, this network has to be replaced by a Thevenin equivalent, which consists of a Thevenin's voltage in series with the Thevenin's resistance. So this is the Thevenin's voltage and this is the Thevenin's resistance, and it is a load resistance as it is. Okay. So here, how to find the open circuit voltage? So for that, the first you have to remove the load resistance. 2 ohm. Then find out the voltage across open circuit by activating the energy sources. So here there is only one voltage source, that is 36 activated, and R1 is 3 ohm and R2 is 6 ohm. Now this seems the open circuit voltage VThevenin is equal to voltage across 6 ohm. The voltage across 6 ohm V6. So here you can apply the voltage division rule. Voltage division rule, because it seems to be a series circuit, 36 volts and 3 ohms and 6 ohms. These three are in series. If you apply the voltage division principle, so we can directly find out the voltage across 6 ohm. V6 is equal to V Thevenin. So where V6 is equal to the total voltage 36 into 6 by 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3. Okay. So VR2 is equal to total voltage VT into 6 ohm by 3 ohm plus 6 ohm. 3 ohm plus 6 ohm. So VR2 is equal to 24 volts. 24 volts. This is equal to V Thevenin. Now, how to find R Thevenin or Thevenin? So here, while finding R Thevenin, again remove the load resistance and short circuit the voltage source as its internal impedance is 0. So therefore, if you look from this end, this 3 and 6 both are in parallel. So therefore, R Thevenin is equal to, so R1, R2 by R1 plus R2. So 3 into 6 by 3 plus 6. 3 into 6 by 3 plus 6. Okay, 18 by 9 is equal to 2 ohm. So therefore, R Thevenin is equal to 2 ohm, where V Thevenin is equal to 24 volts and R Thevenin is equal to 2 ohm. So now you have to connect the Thevenin equivalent. By connecting a Thevenin's voltage in series with Thevenin's resistance. Thevenin's resistance. So therefore here, this is the Thevenin's equivalent. V Thevenin 24 and R Thevenin 2 ohm. So here to find the load current, initially we removed the load resistance. Now connect that load resistance. Connect that load resistance in series with the Thevenin's equivalent. Thevenin's equivalent. So after connecting Thevenin's equivalent, okay. So here you just find the current flowing through the load. Current flowing through the load. IL is equal to V Thevenin by R Thevenin plus RL. R Thevenin plus RL. So that gives the total current flowing through the circuit. Okay. That's it. So this is another example.